This ain't no cow work, right?
Okay. This guy doesn't do real work. This is light work.
Bro, you're not even sweating. Come on now.
Be careful with how much you pay people, because I don't know, I feel like I pay too much sometimes whenever I hire help, and it bites me in the butt here and there.
And bring it back because it's gonna need 2 trips. Like, no, bro, you ain't doing that. If you want to do that, you got to rent it as a dump trailer and take on all the responsibility. LOL. You drop a dump trailer and then you come back, customers out there using it, moving it around. Like, no, price goes up if you want to do all that. What's up, everybody? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. We're getting ready to hook up to this dump trailer right here, take it to the scrapyard, dump it, and then take it straight to a rental. It's a pretty slow day, but at least it gives us something to do, so can't really complain. Nothing too crazy. Lawnmower range, grill, and a bunch of miscellaneous metals. Light load. Just got done scrapping this load. Scrap metal prices are down big time, and they're still going down. So I don't know. Usually in the summer it picks up and they're paying a lot, but now they're only paying like $6 for 100 pounds right now, which is nothing realistically. I mean, if you have a heavy load, 5 tons or something, yeah, you're gonna be making some money, but I only got paid $94.80. Hopefully I didn't get a flat tire or anything, because if you get a flat tire, that's going to cost you, especially if it's in the sidewall. So yeah, you'll lose money coming here to recycle. But it be what it be. Let's go ahead, drop off this dumpster. It's 25 minutes away. This morning's dumpster rental experience has been one of the worst yet. So I drop off my dumpster to this rental. Well, I show up and the guy's all surprised that it's not a rollback, and how small it is. It's like, guys, y'all seen my dumpster. It's a 15-yard dumpster. It's not small, and no, it's not a rollback. It's on wheels. I mean, I advertise as a HOA friendly dumpster. It's not a HOA. It's about 6 acres of land. So then I was like, I don't have to drop it if you want a rollback, and you know, I'm not gonna charge you. He was like, no, I don't have options. And then this dude is telling me that he's gonna he'll just hook up to my trailer, take it to the landfill and dump it himself and bring it back because it's gonna need 2 trips. Like, no, bro, you ain't doing that. If you want to do that, you got to rent it as a dump trailer and take on all the responsibility. LOL. You drop a dump trailer and then you come back, customers out there using it, moving it around. Like, no, price goes up if you want to do all that. So yeah, it just sucked, but in the end they still want it, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be all legit. And then he was kind of disappointed because he has a tractor. I'm like, dude, try it with your tractor right now. He didn't even want to try. Like, what? Don't complain that your tractor doesn't reach over when I give you the option to literally check it on site to make sure your tractor will. So we'll see. Charged the $325, and then I told him, like, hey, if you have tires, mattresses, paint, you're gonna pay extra. And he was like, I hate that. I'm like, you were planning on just taking this to the landfill yourself. They will charge you extra too. And he's like, I know. It's like, come on. It's like the most basic things sometimes just get to you. So it's the next day. I'm renting Will's trailer. This thing is absolutely massive. You can barely turn around in cul-de-sacs with it. I bought him that out leaving from his house, but the people that built it are pretty smart because they put a heavy-duty metal plate right here, and it didn't do any damage to the trailer itself. This thing is loaded.
I'm trying to activate it right now.
Some big boy Great Danes right here. Apparently they're puppies though.
Parker, good job.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's only 8 months old. And he's turning 2 next week.
No.
Parker.
We got Josh sweating out here. This ain't no cow work, right?
Okay.
Bro works on a farm with about 140 cows, but he's getting the workout today, yeah?
That works easy.
Cow works easier? Yeah, because you're driving a tractor, huh? It's about 11:15 right now. We're pretty much already done unloading this thing. Unloading goes by a lot faster, right, Josh?
This guy doesn't do real work. This is light work.
Bro, you're not even sweating. Come on now. But yeah, we just got a couple things left to do. Hey, I'm not recording much, so they know I'm working. Don't cap them. Huge shout out for my boy Will for letting me rent his trailer. Luckily, he had it available for me. He didn't even put his landscape and stuff in it, so he sold his other one, guys. It's already gone. 7.3 looking beast. So he's just gonna be using this one now, I guess. But we were able to get the job done in 2 loads instead of 3. If I would have used mine, it would have definitely been 3 trips because it's a 16 footer and it's not as wide. This is way taller ceilings, wider and longer, so it definitely made a big difference. All right, story time. Just because this video is over like 2-day period, maybe even 3 if I add tomorrow's clips into it. So the wife texted me this morning about that first job at the beginning of this video. She's like, hey, dumpster's ready. If you can pick it up today, that would be awesome. So I told her I had a booked day, but I'll be able to fit it in at the end of the day, probably around like 5, 6, and I just picked it up. She was like, great, thank you so much. It was the perfect size. They really appreciate it. She did. I don't think the husband did, because I showed up to pick it up, you know, and I see the husband, and I was like, hey man, did your tractor reach over? And he was like, nope. Well, now I know. Like, okay, dude, I told you to try it before I dropped it off. So just because his wife was so cool, I'm gonna have mercy. I didn't even tell him about the mattress. They threw in a mattress in there. It is what it is. I'll take care of it this time for them. Just because his wife is so cool, she's gonna leave me reviews. She said she would, so I don't wanna, you know, nitpick about $25 when I'll get a review out of it. Plus, I'm cool with that. But man, the husband was definitely something on this job, but it be what it be. When I picked up this dump trailer yesterday, it looked like it had quite a bit of metal in it. So after I dump this, I'm gonna take a quick look and whatever's metal, toss it back in, save some money on the dump fee. Nothing crazy, but every little bit helps. Today is kind of more of a day like running around. I do have a junk removal job possibly, so hopefully we get that and make some money. But yeah, gotta go dump this dumpster, then I gotta go home, hook up to another one, and go do that junk removal because it's got some trash in it right now. And then I possibly will pick up another dumpster from a rental. Yeah, there definitely was quite a bit of metal in this dumpster. Nothing crazy, obviously, but every little bit helps. So I don't know, maybe a quarter of the trailer, I just threw it back in. So I'll get some money when I recycle that. I'm not gonna do it today, but the total dump fee ended up being still $43.40. But I'll take that. Anytime it's under a ton, I'm happy, because that's kind of what I'm aiming for. And because I saved some metal, it was a couple 100 pounds, I was under a ton, so can't complain. I'm gonna tell you guys one tip right now. Be careful with how much you pay people, because I don't know, I feel like I pay too much sometimes whenever I hire help, and it bites me in the butt here and there. Like, I got a call for someone asking me to do something for them, and I told them my price, and they were like, whoa bro, why so much? You know, it's only gonna take a couple hours. I got bills to pay. Yes bro, I got bills to pay too, and trust me, my bills are higher than yours. When I hire you, I pay you what you want. And man, if someone only paid me how much I pay, I'd work for them every single day. But it just doesn't work like that, and it sucks, because, you know, you try to do your best, you try to pay people what they're worth, but then when it comes to you getting paid what you're worth by those people, they're like, man, you're worth it, but I got bills to pay. And it's like, you know, it be what it be. I try to help people out as much as I can, but then ends up biting me in the butt sometimes, because I'd love to work and make what I deserve too. This is the amount of scrap metal I got from this job. It's nothing too crazy, like I said, but there's some stuff worth some good money. Like, I've never taken a pressure washing motor off. I'm gonna take this off and scrap it separately. These are worth money, guys. And I'm tired of selling it for pennies when I can start selling it for dollars. I actually bought a strip master, which I will show you guys in another video. And I'm gonna get into stripping copper, because there is good money in it. Like this right here, you're throwing away basically for nothing, because when you're getting only like 6 cents for every 100 pounds, this is not 100 pounds. You're not getting nothing. But if you were to have 100 pounds of copper, you're getting around $350. So these wires, these are copper wires I got from this job. So I'm gonna strip them,
This stove right here, basically what I did is easy, guys. Just take it apart and then cut the wires. This is pretty good copper right here. So you get one clean, and then the other ones you can strip. Strip masters, they're affordable, and if you have the time for it, it definitely will help you on your downtime. I'm not gonna go crazy though and start cutting all these little wires because they are copper. It just doesn't really make sense to do this much work for the money you would make off this little stuff. But the big stuff, it definitely adds up, and it way more than doubles your money. This, I believe, is aluminum. I haven't even ran a magnet to it, but I think it is, so it's okay. Aluminum pays well too. Aluminum is in the 50 cents range, something around that ballpark, so it's better than 6 cents. Check out this clean truck right here. This 2500 is beast, fully deleted. This guy's pretty cool. We got another hustler pulling up. Sick F-250. So I just gave an estimate on the junk removal. These 2 bags are going, this pile is just gonna get dumped and returned. And then all of these trash bags right here mixed with like yard debris, some food and pine straw and stuff like that. And that's the access. Customer said to park right here, but I already parked over there. I'm like, it's not gonna take me nothing but like 5 minutes, so not worth moving the truck. The customer added these couple trees right here. It's like 4 dead trees. I'm gonna take them as well. This was a very simple job, in and out. I charged $200 for it, so it's not like I'm making a lot of money off of this job. I'm probably profiting like $160 after the dump fee, wear and tear, and like drive, but it's not horrible at the same time. I just wish I could have more of these small jobs like lined up. That way I can go from job to job to job, and that's where the money's at. But it be what it be. I'm happy, can't complain. She's gonna probably call me back again because I guess she's moving. Ran into another hustler, A&Z junk removal in my area. This dude's pretty chill. Not much, but I'm gonna just dump it because I'm gonna need the trailer tomorrow. This is what happens when you have employees. Bro is leaving the dump with trash still in there. Like nobody cares. Dump and go. If it gets stuck, it stays. I've been following A through Z junk removal on social media for quite a while. Pretty cool dudes. It seems like they're doing pretty well. And it was nice to finally see them. They're in a different area than me, so they don't typically dump here. Otherwise, I'd see them a lot more often, but probably they had a job in this area. That's why I met them today. Many of you guys that followed the channel will know that I have chickens, and I've been wanting to put some wheels on their coop so I can always move it around so they can have fresh grass. And I was like, man, this pressure washer wheels will be perfect, so I don't have to buy any. That'll save me like, I don't know, 40 bucks, 30 bucks. I had to use a special tool that I bought off Amazon. These things are pretty good. I paid, I don't remember, like 40 bucks maybe for it, and it's basically removes strip nuts. But this doesn't have like anything. It's just kind of like hammered on. So this took it off no problem. But what I realized is it's welded right here, so it won't work. But I can cut this off with the Sawzall, and then I can like drill them into 2x4s, and it will work. So I'm gonna do that, save these wheels, and then when I get some time, I'll put them on the chicken coop instead of wasting them. A few minutes later, super simple. Got this motor fully out. Just literally, if you have the proper tools, you do this type of stuff in no time. Impact, sockets, drill, Sawzall, done. This is worth some money right here, a couple bucks for sure, and I got it for free. If you want to make money, guys, there are ways to make money. You just literally have to find those ways and actually do those things. Everything adds up at the end of the day. Also, for those of you guys that remember this basketball hoop right here, when I had my dumpster on rent and I called it, and the contractor did put this hoop, and I just saved it, put it back in the dumpster. I'm gonna dump it in the scrap bin, and then got junk everywhere. I just swapped this tire right here with a brand new one because yeah, it's definitely toast and it would blow out at any second, so it was time to change it. The moment you start working for yourself is the moment you're gonna stop getting off work early. Yes, you're on your way home and it's 2 o'clock, but then there's so much like little things. You need to separate that, load that into another trailer, change that tire, fix that. Time just flies. So that's the grind though, you know.
you got to stay on top of it, because yes, you can just go home and lay down in bed at 2 o'clock, but then the next morning you're gonna have to start off with doing all of this stuff, and it's not gonna be fun. So I like to just knock it off, so in the morning I can just hop in the truck and go. But that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.